advantage over the Knicks. Got all the action for you tonight right here on Prime.
And good energy and good discipline and execution. I think that's the most important thing right now.
And we've talked
at forward, 6'4" for Villanova. Number 3, Josh Hart. 1, Taylor!
At one game apiece, countdown to tip-off continues. We are Jalen Johnson and Onyeka Okongwu and Anunoby. Atlanta grabbed the home court.
Team in the Eastern Conference. McCollum has shown his value.
Really hot on the road late. In fact, so hot that they won 14 of
game that has led into this series.
Mark Davis, Nick Book. Series tied in a game apiece. The Knicks control the tip. Knocked away. Hart tries to get it back. Johnson. Daniels leading the break. Johnson forced to kick it out. Daniels got a body bump, spins. Couldn't finish at the rim. And Hart with the board.
Well, you've said that a lot in this series if you've been watching. That's his 28th rebound of the series already.
Atlanta came all the way back from a 14-point fourth quarter deficit to win game 2. Johnson wheeling, hangs off the rim.
I'll tell you what, he has been all over the board.
Brunson takes it at Daniels and scores. Daniels took a shot by Hart. Shot clock is down to 3. McCollum, the jab, the jumper, splash.
Well, the Hawks have targeted Brunson. They've scored 44 of their points against him in the series so far, one-on-one.
OG Anunoby, the corner jumping with Alexander Walker. Shot clock down to 3. The spin, the left hand, it doesn't go off the iron.
Well, Alexander hasn't shot the ball well, and it's in my mind because he's taken a lot of those shots.
Another one? No, Anunoby missed it. 5-3 lead for the Knicks. Johnson shovel, Daniels inside, and he's fouled. Late whistle.
Teams would be more comfortable with Josh Hart shooting the ball, even though he's had a great year shooting.
5-4 lead for the Knicks. Bridges. He got caught in no man's land. Anunoby, free safety to take it back. Hart, spin, kick. Bridges fires. Too strong. Knicks out-rebounded the Hawks by 11 boards in game 2. The jumper off the rim from Brunson. Off the pirouette, shot clock at 10. Towns working against Daniels. Extra feed on Anunoby. They'll drive it, body bump. Johnson defended by Hart. McCollum sets a screen. Timer down to 7. Daniels, ball fake on a jumper, tries to take it inside, dishes, Johnson turns, and 2 defenders are there.
Defensive possession by the Knicks. They've got him bottled up, but Hart just gets him on the arm.
Towns, but he gets called for the hack.
Hart has done a terrific job in this series on Jalen Johnson. He's averaging 20 a game, but he's had to work.
Our upcoming national TV playoff schedule. Prime Video tomorrow. We've got you covered with Boston at Philly, Lakers in Houston, San Antonio and Portland. Game 3s across the board. Happened since 2014. Towns one-on-one against Okongwu. Kick it, Brunson. Little pick and pop for Anunoby. Misses on a 3-ball.
The ball stayed on one side of the floor for New York. It's got to move a little better.
Johnson, those long strides to the rim, maintain possession. McCollum gets it in for Alexander Walker. And that ball bounces off his foot. Anunoby drives it and slaps it. Oh, gee.
He's got 7 already. Two buckets coming in transition or scrambled opportunities.
McCollum. He contorts his body for his teammates with 3 Hawks defenders back. And now everybody gets on this end of the floor. Brunson lines it up. Can't hit the 3. Rebound to Johnson. Daniels hooks in the action.
Yeah, they want to be fast.
The Euro didn't affect Towns, but the Johnson 3 is good.
Against the Knicks.
Brunson. Extra. Anunoby. The corner pop, no. McCollum quickly up the floor. Fakes out Brunson. The floor.
And guys, keep the focus on winning.
And Cassidy, you think about his journey from Canton, Ohio to Lehigh to the NBA. He seemed to really enjoy himself in the fourth quarter the other night. It's Brunson check in. Okongwu stays in there. Deuce McBride for the Knicks and Robinson the changes. Back in, Johnson, shot clock winding down. He misses on the baseline delivery, and Robinson screamed, thought about it. Swing for McBride with 9 to shoot. Knicks are down by 4. McBride, tough angle, short, tip in, doesn't go for. OG Anunoby on the bench. He has already taken 8 shots. Johnson misses on a 3-ball. The Knicks are down to 27% shooting. The Hawks are not much better. They're at 33%. But they've made a couple of threes and they've gotten to the line and to the rim. And Gabe Vincent gets a piece of that, and it bounces off of Hart out of bounds. Nothing is working right now for New York. It's a 9-0 run. Daniels to Kuminga. He floats it home.
Well, only 2 guys have scored for New York. And one of them, OG Anunoby's on the bench.
Anunoby has 7 of the Knicks' 9 points. Brunson has the other 2, and Brunson for the bucket. 17-11 Hawks. 3.5 to go here in the first. Vincent pumps and hits. On Brunson. Bridges trying to attack, loses his footing, turns it over. Shot clock down to 10. McBride there defensively against Kuminga. Okongwu sets the screen. Kuminga, the drive, he put it over Robinson for 2. That's it. Balloon to 11 for the Hawks.
Kuminga had 19 in game 2 and was in there finishing.
McBride misses on a 3-ball. 3 first quarter. It's an offensive foul called as Gabe Vincent set the screen. Offensive board, Robinson. Jordan Clarkson in the game as well, and now Gay is in there for the Hawks. Brunson one-on-one with Vincent. Takes it in for 2.
Well, bigger guys with Daniels and Alexander Walker, when he has size.
Gay looking to give it up. Couldn't get it to McCollum initially. Now it's Daniels with 8 to shoot. McCollum. Back in, over McBride. He's got it.
His confidence against Brunson and McBride is very, very high because he knows he can just raise up over the top.
And Brunson draws the foul. Done when the pressure was on. They're trying to reach the second round for the 24-15 Hawks. McCollum gives up his dribble, kicks it out. The jumper by Gay is good.
1% three-point shooter on the year, but he shot that one with great confidence.
And now the Hawks have their largest lead. Brunson gets it to go. Always stylish, the Hall of Famer. And Brunson converts. Knicks have scored. Brunson and Anunoby. Kuminga, a rainbow range. They force Brunson to give it up. He gets it back. Brunson missed it. Robinson tried to guide it. He does to Clarkson. Kick it, corner. Anunoby got it. A 3. 13 seconds left. Knicks do not have a foul to give. They blitz McCollum with 2. Down to 3 seconds left. Kuminga. Again! Anunoby fires way off the mark.
All right, spacing allows us to play the way we need to play to win the game.
Well, so far so good for Atlanta. 33-21 lead as we start the second quarter. Kispert in. Slam down!
Kuminga already with 10 points. Gay's got 5. 3 from Vincent. They have over half the Hawks' points.
Shamet and Alvarado both in for New York. Towns tried to pass it.
Do a stop off of 2 feet and just go over the top of Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Too unselfish right there.
Alexander Walker, the swing. Gay again? No.
And we're on the bench tonight. Towns in here with Anunoby and 3 guards off the bench for New York.
Towns defended by Kispert. Towns makes his move. Big finish! Kuminga, plenty of playoff experience with the Golden State Warriors at the free throw line. And Quinn Snyder told us it was
like in his new role here in Atlanta.
Yeah, when I asked Jalen Johnson that exact question, he summed up his presence best by saying he's a dog ready to be unleashed. And that's how Atlanta vision. Quinn Snyder's message to him has been simple. Defend, run, and attack, and he's embraced it. And it starts with toughness, he says. His mindset is to set the tone on defense, guys.
Clarkson gets it.
17 points on 8 of 13 shooting. McBride, Shaman, and Alvarado came into the game 3 for 19 and haven't made.
Shooting was an issue in game 2 for New York. They went 17 of 27 at the line. A couple of big misses from OG Anunoby in the fourth quarter. McCollum, a lot of dribbling and a lot of scoring.
Wow. Series and has 9 already today.
And his ability to score in a variety of ways has been on display in this series. Anunoby, pump fake, it's going to cost them. They run out of time. 7 have resolved it, and the Hawks are up by 13 on the Knicks. McCollum gets through the first wave, and he's fouled in three-point territory.
Letting him come off these picks and either shoot the ball or go one-on-one at the bigs, not working for him.
McCollum missed points per game in the regular season, 3rd highest in franchise history. They had some good scoring teams in the past.
Can we get the ball over to Towns' side of the floor?
Shot clock is down to 7. Towns hasn't been anywhere close to it. Clarkson is going to take it and miss it for 3. Rebound. Met by Shaman. Leave it. McCollum. Off the mark. Leak out by Alvarado. Pedal to the metal. Alvarado lays it in.
Tonight's playoff experience to this Hawks team.
The lead is 12. Alexander Walker, drive, kick, ball movement leads to Vincent. He takes it in, left hand no, and a foul.
Bill Alexander turns a corner, excellent spacing, which Quinn Snyder just talked about, to move the ball and attack.
Gabe Vincent now in year number 6, previously with Miami and the Lakers. 42-28, Hawks.
Tried to get the ball to Towns there, but deflected away by Kuminga.
It's Clarkson, fade away, doesn't go. Towns is there to collect it.
Can't get it any other way. Get it off the glass.
Alexander Walker, one-on-one with Towns. Hard push up the floor. Clarkson trying to get Bridges involved. The corner jump. No good. Johnson the rebound, trying to run. Alexander Walker lost it for a moment. Johnson is there to clean up the minutes for the All-Star Jalen Johnson. And the lead is back to 14. Hart goes down, needs help. Hart bounces. Alvarado breaks away. Clarkson forcing the action. He's going to do it himself. Missed it. Rebound. Hart. Follow. No. Tip in. Yes. Towns has been such a bolt and juice offensively. McCollum. Nice defense there by Hart. McCollum tries to pivot. He fades and hits. 46-34 Hawks. We approach the midway point of this second quarter. Knocked away and a steal. Conroe will go upstairs for the
Turnovers and turn them into points.
They were just trying to get Brunson the basketball. And another New York turnover. The spin and a deuce for Brunson. 13 now for Jalen Brunson. And that one comes up short. Knicks Atlanta. McCollum switch back with Daniels. Brunson goes to work. Brunson off one leg. Comes up short.
But that's a dead ball turnover at least. Atlanta can get their defense set.
Back in 2025, the Knicks went to Detroit, won game 3 in a 1-1 series as Bridges, the midi. Johnson, driving kick. Daniels, wide open look. Oh, slammed down in one motion with a grown man's jam. Anunoby blocked by Conroe. The Hawks are doing it on both ends. Kuminga up the floor in a hurry. Couldn't finish it. Their largest lead has been 15. 4.5 to go in the second quarter. Brunson forced to give up his dribble. Hart will fire. Misses on a three. Uncontested rebound.
Brunson on the switch. They got it once. He scored. And now Atlanta won't switch that one.
Johnson fouled.
Jalen Johnson does this a lot. Like, I would say he's quietly got 11 points.
2 games, his assist numbers are down. Johnson averaged 8 assists per game during the regular season. You don't usually think of him in that manner. The roll by Robinson, and he nearly ripped
back from the Knicks. Just pick and roll play with the center.
Cullen is at another level.
The defense has got to get better. That guy, Karl Anthony Towns, has got to get more in. I would just run pick and roll with Towns and Brunson. Let them play. They go to the handoff.
Brunson, short.
Great size. One of the best defenders in this league.
McCollum. The jumper, short. Popped up in the air. Daniels hits the cutter. Johnson, and Johnson denied by 5-on-4 right now. Towns is going to go to the rim and put it in.
Be Karl Anthony Towns, because they've got to get him going if they're going to win this series.
Johnson open look. Off the side of the rim, long rebound. Hart gathers. It's a 2-on-1. Hart's going to try to do it himself. Denied in the NBA. Out of the timeout, Daniel swings. Okongwu. Air ball on a 3. Towns gets it ahead for Clarkson. Clarkson drives it and banks it in.
Good minutes in this series. Scoring, getting on the offensive glass.
Alexander Walker misses on. Tonight he's 0 of 4 and 0 of 2 from beyond the arc. 2 minutes to go. First half. McBride got a 3. And a 7-0 run has cut the Atlanta lead to 11. McCollum. Missed it on the floor. Clarkson, he's got a runway here against Okongwu. And clear it for Hart. Clarkson goes to work. Clarkson off the zigzag.
Bench scores in the history of the NBA.
Johnson gets around Hart. Couldn't put it down. Hart is there for the board. The Knicks are running. A 3-on-2 developing. Clarkson's going to take and miss on a 3-ball. And Knicks are tied at a game apiece in this first-round best-of-7 series. 58-50 Atlanta. Alexander Walker could not. Giannonobi is there for the board. The struggles continue. Now 0 of 6 from the field.
He is 9 for 35 in the series.
Karl Anthony Towns with a purpose.
Karl Anthony Towns has averaged 6 in the first halves, but 16 and a half in the second half.
Oh, Kongwu string. 61-52 Atlanta. Bridges has been invisible offensively. 0 of 3 from the field. Towns tried to bounce it inside. It's a kickball against a
drive and finish, but then as he was out of the play, they were able to just come down and get a Okongwu on a wide open trail 3.
Brunson gathers. Brunson drives. Brunson finisher.
That Atlanta can stop it. It's your 2 best players. You got to get into that 2-man game with those 2 guys.
3 assists. Towns has 10 and Anunoby has 10. Brunson
Well, they missed 10 free throws in game 2. A big reason that they took a loss.
McCollum. Slam down on the
offensive rebound. Amin Thompson, the only non-center who was a better offensive rebounder on the season than Dyson Daniels.
Brunson misses it. Daniels up the floor in a hurry. Johnson, extra. Alexander Walker got a 3. Swings for Anunoby. Just about 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Anunoby to Bridges, tracks it down in the paint, kicking around the perimeter. Hart, the spin, rims out.
Score. Two starters not scoring.
Alexander Walker goes to the bank.
Entry for Deuce McBride, trying to get a little more offense.
Check in with Cassidy.
Mike Brown was extremely vocal in that last timeout, expressing the need to get back in transition, having to be physical, and locating your guys immediately once they run. Guys?
Brunson slices. Pull up. Johnson misses on a three ball. Rebounded by Brunson. Swings, McBride steps into it. Short. Tracked down by Towns. Takes it in. Loses his footing. Kicks for McBride. Shot clock is down to 5. Towns pops. Towns misses on a three ball. And
Well, the Knicks' inability to make threes has been a big problem. I mean, 4 for 23. This is a team that was one of the better three-point shooting teams in the league this year.
Okongwu. McCollum, the offensive board, trying to take it right back. And a trap.
In percentage, 10th in the league in threes made, and they're 4 for 23 today.
That's 17%. Meanwhile, the Hawks are shooting the three at a 48% clip, 10 of 21. Towns goes to work against Okongwu. And a foul call. Towns slams it.
Who can guard Towns in the post or on the perimeter one-on-one.
Brunson will toss it in towards the rim. Anunoby. OG Anunoby going to work, and Johnson with a rhythm. We honor the spirit, resilience, and unity that have shaped our nation for 2.5 centuries. Please join us as we honor America.
Well, the Hawks have done a great job up till now of keeping the Knicks off the free throw line after shooting 57, especially with the shooting problems the Knicks are having.
Hawks have taken twice as many free throws as the Knicks. McCollum, the handles, the kick for Johnson. Hard drive, squares, and doesn't get the hard up the floor. Towns, quick move to the rim. Couldn't put enough English on it, but he's fouled.
I like the aggression, hopefully, for the rest of this series.
So Towns is going to shoot a pair. His first free throw attempts of the night. He got to the rim, but just they had not blown a lead of that size in the playoffs in the fourth since the Reggie Miller game. That's what we're talking about historically for the Knicks. They had been
far that comeback in the fourth was no fluke.
Karl Anthony Towns in that fourth quarter didn't score, didn't have a rebound, didn't have a block. He played 7 minutes and 55 seconds. Peacock back at the Garden. Game 6, if necessary, TBD. Another one here for Towns. He's got 12 points.
Quarter of game 1. So he's had some big moments in second half.
The lead is 9 for Atlanta. 10 to shoot for McCollum. Daniels will drive it. Trying to make the adjustment. So Dyson Daniels getting to the rim, but just couldn't finish it. And Daniels is 2 of 5, 5 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. Towns over Okongwu. Bullseye on a 6-point game with 7:05 to play in the third. 9-0 run for New York. Okongwu give it up. Teardrop doesn't go. McCollum the offensive board. Alexander Walker is blocked by Annunoby. We are under 7 minutes to play in the third. Brunson makes his move on Daniels. Brunson goes glass.
Out of the game, but Mike Brown put Josh Hart on McCollum, moved Cat back to Okongwu, and Anunoby on to Jalen Johnson.
Brunson right now guarding Alexander Walker. Takes it in with a left hand. Walker to get the deuce. That ends the 11-0 run.
We heard it in the Quinn Snyder timeout earlier. They are seeking out Jalen Brunson and want to go at him. But Karl Anthony Towns getting aggressive.
1 team foul. Hawks have 5. Towns is 2 of 2 at the line. He's got a double-double, 15 points, 10 rebounds. Actually led the league in double-doubles this season.
We got to keep winning in the trenches. He said, put your foot on their necks. We got to finish them, guys.
Well, they had an 18-point lead. You saw the makings of the run from New York at the end of the second quarter, and then Atlanta got the lead back to double figures.
In the third quarter, Anunoby now on Johnson. Josh Hart was doing a great job on Johnson, but Mike Brown decided he couldn't guard both guys.
Going revert, Johnson gets the bucket.
Jalen Johnson, like Karl Anthony Towns, has been a lot better in the second half so far in this series.
Clarkson rejected by, and excuse me too. Grant Hill watching from the sideline.
That was a tough finish.
Part of the ownership group for the Hawks. Back in. Brunson spins and scores. Third, give and go. Brunson, spray it out. McBride, 10 to shoot. Under 5 minutes to play in the third. McBride going to work against Alexander Walker, who digs in. Brunson looking for an opening. Brunson turns against the grain and air. They can bring this lead to double figures. Johnson off the switch. Anunoby, the double. Kick diagonal. Vincent missed it. We approach 4 minutes to go in the third. Quick first step. Anunoby is fouled by Gay. Open up the game. Went quiet for a stretch. Now has 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 of 2 at the line.
Josh Hart's going to come in for Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks going without a center, very small. Anunoby, the biggest player on the floor. But Atlanta really doesn't have a center, Mo Gay, other than having both of them on the bench like they did in game 2.
And that is going to be a turnover.
Yeah, it was a big loss for them.
7-point lead for the Hawks. Brunson mismatch with Gay. Vincent was lurking. Hart fires short. Long rebound. Fence Johnson. Cut off there by Clarkson. Daniels takes and makes a 3.
That's to go with now 8 points.
And the lead is 10 for the Hawks. The lane opens up for Brunson, and then he bounced it off of Johnson. Turnover. Johnson sizing up Hart. Drives, hangs, missed it, and a foul.
Stayed open, 19% three-point shooter on the year. Hadn't made one in the series until then. And then Anunoby fouls.
Jalen Johnson shoots it at 79%. 82-71. Hawks, 3 minutes to go in the third. Brunson trying to work free. Had it knocked out of his hands. Turnover. Loop it ahead. Kuminga can fly. Daniels. 8 to shoot. Clarkson. He'll take it at Vincent. Stop. 6 with the play. That won't go. Tipping from.
Dominated the offensive glass in game 2. They've got to get back to doing that on a very consistent basis.
Anunoby tries to wall up on Kuminga, and it doesn't matter. 15 for Jonathan Kuminga. Brunson, the spin, stripped to the ball. Daniels had it knocked out of his hands. Knicks have time here, 8 to shoot. Anunoby, hard drive, and he finishes, plus the foul. Points once again in favor of Atlanta, 18-9. And the points in the paint have shifted back to New York, 40. Good help there by Towns. Daniels fakes on a pass, swings it now for Gay. Confident shooter, no! Off the mark. Back tap though, controlled by the Hawks. Kuminga the pull-up pop. And Hart knocks it over to Hart. Drives it, and he's fouled.
15 minutes of action.
This is a team that went 18-2 from mid-February to early. Brunson drives and scores. What touch as he takes it to the rim. 21 for Jalen Brunson. 8-point game. Knock away by Anunoby.
Defensive plays in a row.
Towns straight to the rack. Missed it. Ball knocked out of his hands. Towns has got it. Fakes on a three. And stripped to the ball. Turnover. Fend off against Hart. The jump shot is short. McCollum follows it. Nearly gets the roll.
Brunson just sort of runs into him going after the ball.
C.J. McCollum, 58 points in the first two games, 19 in that series. 10-point lead. 1.5 second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Hart defended by McCollum. High screen from Towns. Towns drives and scores on the corkscrew. Kuminga up the floor. 2 seconds. 1 second. Kuminga short at the buzzer.
Knicks again open the fourth quarter without Towns or Brunson. Both of them on the bench right now.
Alvarado misses on a three ball. He's joined in Hart and McBride. McCollum. The jump shot is off. Okongwu trying to. So no Brunson and Towns right now to start the fourth. They played to a 30-30 draw in the third quarter. McBride one-on-one. Inside the arc. He's fouled by McCollum. 6 points in 20 minutes off the bench.
Quinn Snyder checking, and they're going to challenge this one.
McCollum.
Which has never made sense to me, but okay.
McCollum bounces and stepping in front, McBride. And it's out of bounds, but Mark. So that's the second foul on McCollum, the first team foul. We're just a minute into this fourth quarter. Still riding without Brunson and Cat for New York. Bridges had their New York turnover. Kuminga, shooting practice, missed it. Rebounded by McBride. Rebound. Gets around Kispert, swings it, Hart, can't hit the three. Kispert, lead feed for Kuminga, he wants to take it at Clarkson and does!
Bridges and Hart still have not scored for the Knicks.
Bridges has 4 turnovers, gets it inside, and the floater goes for Clarkson. Collapsed in this fourth quarter. McBride chasing McCollum. Gets around Robinson, draws a lot of attention. Kuminga short on a three. Robinson's got the board. To 35. On the switch, Clarkson against the big Okongwu. Clarkson, it's a travel. It looks.
Which is what they had in game 2 after only a
point victory at the Garden on Monday night.
The Knicks again open the fourth quarter without Towns or Brunson. Both of them on the bench right now.
Alvarado misses on a Hart and McBride. McCollum. The jump shot is off. Okongwu trying to grab it. And it's out of bounds. Brunson and Towns right now to start the fourth. They played to a 30-30 draw in the third quarter. McBride one-on-one. Inside the arc. He's fouled by McCollum. 6 points in 20 minutes off the bench.
Quinn Snyder checking, and they're going to challenge this one.
McCollum.
And the King is in the building. What's happening? Tiny and...
This was McBride at the end of the play. And that left foot, a little bit of Atlanta.
Now Atlanta will have no more challenges, and they were charged the timeout as you are on your second challenge, which has never made sense to me, but okay.
McCollum bounces and stepping in front, McBride. A trip.
Great hands by Mitchell Robinson, and then McBride steps right in.
So that's the second foul on McCollum, the first team foul. We're just a minute into this fourth quarter. Still riding without Brunson and Cat for New York. Bridges, the New York turnover. Kuminga, shooting practice, missed it. Rebounded by, gets around Kispert, swings it, Hart, can't hit the three. Kispert, lead feed for Kuminga, he wants to take it at Clarkson and does!
Well, Bridges and Hart still have not scored for the Knicks.
Bridges has 4 turnovers, gets it inside, and the floater goes for Clarkson. Elapsed in this fourth quarter. McBride chasing McCollum. Gets around Robinson, draws a lot of attention. Kuminga short on a three. Hawks 39-35. On the switch, Clarkson against the big Okongwu. Clarkson.
18 turnovers for the Knicks. Which is what they had in game 2 after.
Vincent is back in for the Hawks, along with Johnson. Alexander Walker using the screen from Okongwu. He'll spin, kick, Vincent missed it on a 3-ball. 19 points, and the creativity of Kuminga put it on the board.
They're down 10. Towns needs to have a big fourth quarter. What he's done in the first 2 games is he's had 1 good quarter in each game. He just had a good third quarter. He's got to back that up.
Combination of Hart and Bridges. They haven't scored. 0 of 10 combined shooting. Towns takes it in, and it rims out to controls. High-low action. Taken away by Anunoby. They tried to lob it to Kuminga. Hart looking for the angle on Johnson, gets cut off. Towns, no look. McBride, bingo, a 3.
Excellent pass by Towns.
92-85, Atlanta. Stumbling is Hart. Johnson, step back 3. He answers. The back in, McBride. Forced to give it up. Brunson, 6 to shoot. 2-man game with McBride. He will fire. Short. Bounce it. Johnson. Foul is
3 of the night.
The body. Anunoby was the one who hit Johnson on the hand, and he misses on the.
So McCollum, the only starter on the bench for Atlanta. Bridges, the only starter on the bench for New York.
Quinn Snyder can bring here for Atlanta. Johnson now has 20. McBride takes it into the paint, floats it up, doesn't go. Towns offensive rebound, it's blocked. Kuminga just looked up at the big screen for the replay. Towns at the line. It's number 2 on Kuminga. Still 7:46 on the clock. Remember, the Knicks had a 14-point lead with 6:56 to play in the fourth in game 2. Only to see the Hawks.
9 points with 7:43 to go in an NBA game with a team as talented as the Knicks is nothing.
Travel.
But 14 apiece.
Quick hitter. Oh! Going upstairs for the 2-handed throwdown.
He's walking back defensively. Hart gets his first points of the day.
96-89 Hawks. Daniels rolls in at 6'7". McBride listed at 6'1". Mark Davis does the honors. Atlanta controls it. Get it in. McCollum. The banker doesn't go. The tip in does. Oaks. Brunson give it up for Anunoby. Comes to the ball. Swing. Anunoby is going to drive it. Couldn't finish with the left hand, but he got bumped on the.
So Deuce McBride was in the jump. There's no way he's going to get back to McCollum in time. Poor community.
2 points, 6 rebounds. The Knicks are now 16 of 18 at the free throw line. Kicks it out. Alexander Walker defended by Anunoby. 9 to shoot. Screen Okongwu. Alexander Walker fires and rims out. Rebound. Daniels is
offensive rebounder, his 3rd one today.
McCollum trying to circle. Fights through 2 defenders, and he draws the foul.
Quickly come back into this game after a about as short a rest as you can get.
14-time All-Star. Agreed. 99-94. McCollum splits a pair. Brunson forcing his way to the rim, switching hands for two.
Dyson Daniels, but Brunson there gets the advantage.
McCollum peeks at the clock. McBride is there defensively. McCollum missed it, and it's rebounded by Towns. It's 14th board. Brunson pushing the pace, drives, taken away by Alexander.
Let's now go back with what they had earlier. Hart on McCollum did a very, very good job.
Johnson off the penetration. Kuminga the catch. And Kuminga gets this to play here in game 3. Towns the catch way outside. Defended by Kuminga. Gets it back for Brunson. Two-man game. Ball fake. Towns. Reed. A set of screens. Switch. Kuminga. Switch again. Johnson. 5 to shoot. Brunson penetrates, floats. Doesn't go. Stripped away. And Johnson, the 5 on the floor for Atlanta. High screen Kuminga. Initially showed 2 bodies. McCollum trying to shake off Hart. McCollum, the step back J is good.
Wow. And get it over the top.
McCollum's got 21. Quick move. McBride lost it going to the rim. McBride defended by McCollum. 5 to shoot. Shot clock is down to 2. And Anunoby puts it up and in. Oh, gee. 5-102 Hawks. Brunson watched by McCollum. Screen. Anunoby 12 to shoot. Switch. The drive. Anunoby kick. McBride. Bullseye.
4.
Brunson against McCollum. 8 to shoot. Just over a minute to play. Brunson goes to work. The back end, the spin. Brunson gets it to go.
The other day, a little bit of an aberration. The Knicks, the best fourth quarter team in the NBA.
Role reversal tonight from game 2. Johnson, he's met by Towns. Johnson sticks with the play and bang into the hands of Brunson with 7 to shoot. Knicks lead at 108-107. Brunson dribbling. Brunson fires. It's an air ball. 15 points.